Hello everybody, we are back. We have a big project today. It's some city Skylines, Royalwoods. We of course have been making the city a little more attractive to tourists because ultimately speaking, they're the money makers. If you're wondering what I mean by that, we have the economy, our taxes is that income. You'll notice that tourism right now is only making us $137, and the citizens are covering $7,000 of expenses. That $7,000 is all into the right room. So what we're gonna work on today is just over here, off the highway. Up. There we go. I don't have full access over this yet, but I can do this for now. It's just a Grove intersection, that's what's fancy. That way, it doesn't get the turning rate. Back here and do the same. So this creates, it doesn't get a turning rate. Which is, it's pretty helpful. Doesn't get a turning radius. Saves problems. Solves a lot of problems. Anyway, so we can get this show back on the road. Not the greatest connection. Straight. There we go. That highway is now fully functional again because we just balance out and use it. Now let's go over here. So, Royalwoods is going to be building, just over here, a small tourist center because it's not the main one. The main one will be somewhere else. I'm thinking on the other side of the bay here, once we expand that far. But we are going to build a small one. People as well. So that's going to be the tourist center. Now the thing about the tourist center is also right here, it needs people. These are actually right in the tourist center. This is going to be a big tourist need people. So to give it people, we're gonna go straight off this road. This, which is doing the split off. Like such. Of course, just because the city actually needs to connect, and I don't want them going on the highway every time. Because that's not good. Okay, so we're going to start by building up off the industry zone. So, all the way down. There we are. We're gonna go. Take that. Both these roads should be nice. Angles keep showing. And then we're gonna build up. Small little community. Except we'll leave it both this road for now. My apologies. Brooklyn's and Queens, because on the street, and get some distance. And most of these guys are going to either work in the US or in the industry. So it's going to be pretty helpful area to have people living in. It is kind of weird that you go through the industry zone. But I expect the industry zone to be by the highway anyways. You could all be apartments. City's first apartments. There we go. We needed those. Gonna help a lot. And they're also going to be the ones that work in these office buildings. So we've also indirectly made it pretty chopper blocked over here, which is my bad, because there's going to be a lot of people living out of this small area. We basically started making about each other. Ways of there we go. Small little buildings. So we're gonna go in here. Take out a bunch of trees. It's tree aside. By it. Because these areas are going to have a lot of people living in them. They need schools. Okay, sorry, I could fix that. My bad. I didn't realize my audio was being weird. Yeet. Boom, there we go. Still needs to go down a little more. There we go. That should be better. My bad. Sorry. Number one fan. So after school here, we're going to build a small fence that's going to separate. That way the elementary school gets a small bit of little bit of gray area, because let's be honest, taking a bunch of elementary school kids with high school kids probably wouldn't go well. Now, usually, if I could be more particular about the fence and it didn't take up such a massive area, I'd fence in the sidewalk area and maybe give him a spot to play, but not that easy. Over here, we have this lovely sub-American football field that we're going to put in. We have a baseball field that we're going to squeeze in. And then we have a perfectly fitting soccer field that we're going to squeeze in. And now we're going to make up the rest. There you go. showing here. There's this reason to see. Is this is a fancy high school. Okay. It's nice and peaceful. Small opening right here with just some big branches. That's closed in. There we go. Usually I'd stick trees here, but it's not gonna let me. So I'm just gonna go with it. There we go. There is your high school. Nice little high school. And now that that's built, we're gonna see the need for housing rises significantly. So I'm gonna go put it up. Look at that traffic. That's predictable though. They're all I don't want to say very predictable, but that was very predictable. Another block. Housing. Here in Orchard Square. There we go. There we go. Much better. Whoa, this road. Very angled. Ah, sweet, this doesn't need to be not being used anymore. So you can already see our profits changed quite a bit off those alone, because we're still making $30,000 off housing, just the small houses, but we're now making $800 off the big houses, and office buildings are making us $185. So we're starting to see some improvement. Now this block here, we're gonna leave empty. Because we're gonna stick some important buildings. Plain path. Alright. Then we're gonna go down. We're gonna need some more water. Yeah, I kind of figured traffic was gonna start getting bad. I was not wrong. Because you have two industry zones crashing down on each other, and not enough highway entrance. But if we build up over here to be now, this highway here is only going to be for the tourist area we're building. That's it. It's not for other areas, so I'm not super worried about it having other side connections. Because that highway down there will. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, dum, dum, dum. Bam, bam, bam. Now, part of me is going to do a small change here that most people might find weird. We're removing the back part here. I don't want people using like going around and around the circle. I want people using other roads in order to commute around this place. It's kind of why we're building so many. It's too close because that's where the park's gonna be. This one's gonna go way out here. Kind of be the main road. Bam, 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 down, down, down. Very negative. There we go. Stop twisting. So I don't want all the roads here that we messed up. If they don't have to be. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're gonna build ourselves a small park here that's just gonna be built by us. Oh my god, I hate when it does that. When you place and it's like, oh, wait, I don't want you to. Move that. And you sit there like, but I don't want to move that. I want that right there. Okay, inland water treatment plant. I'm gonna build 2 of them beside each other, like this. And then I'm gonna put a small. Oh, not enough space. I thought there'd be more space. Okay, then we're not gonna worry about putting the small thing there right now. There we go. And then this will let grow in with time. And it's just going to be a small finish off of the industry zone. It will grow in with time. Now, what's going to be a fair question is, what does this place need to upgrade more? It's probably just educate more citizens, yep. Educate, mama kin. Now, one of these corners is going to have, not that hospital, I think this one. That's what I'm feeling. Yep. Is going to have a big hospital. This is going to be the city's main hospital, quote unquote. And then the other side is going to be a second cemetery. And because why not be a little grim? It's going to be an outer care up the road. Because that's also going to keep the people happy. On the other side, a daycare. Just take normal. Gotta keep the people happy. I gotta say, I love the booklet nook. Yeah, and water availability is at a low. And this area here doesn't have power, so we're gonna give it some, that way they start working. Because once they go online, yeah, we have tons more sewage availability. But we need more water. So we will put in a third pump and get it up and going. There we go. And then over here should now have running water. There we go. Gorgeous. Okay. We're gonna turn off road guidelines for a minute here. That would be park. And this like that would be park. That's gonna be parking lot. As well as down here is gonna be parking lot. But then there's gonna be park. Hold on, I overestimated how much space I'd need. It's a hospital. It needs parking spots. I might destroy this one here. Go here. One. That's one. And put out. I'm gonna put it right in the middle like that. There we go. Which means we could have left that parking spot. That's a tourist attraction spot now, and now we're just gonna squatter in some trees. And then some bushes. And like that, we have a small little park behind the hospital with a arch. That's going to attract people. And I'm also going to probably find a spot for a statue. I'm going to put the Raza Plaza also in this park. I want this park to get a fair bit of attention. Because, you know, it would have been expensive to build in real life, this whole area, and it would support the hospital. So you'd want it to be pretty busy. You can already see it's pretty busy though, so... And it would just get busier. Alright, our first apartment area has been successfully built, and it's still filling in. But very nice. The Statue of Industry is over here. There it is. Okay. Celebrating the fact that this town was built off industry. What I would also put here, personally, isn't a television station. Actually, yes it is. You know what? Yeah, it is. Put a small television station this is just about increasing tourism. So that's a 320 a week, so it's going to cost us some money. I would also put, not a research center, a robotics institution. There it is. An electric car factory, personally, because like you'd expect to see that kinda over here. It's kinda noisy. I don't think it would fit. Oh wait, yeah, it doesn't fit. What if we destroyed this? Let's stick that there, and then this could just move down like that. And there we go. So that's also just gonna gently increase tourism, which like we need. And yeah, traffic here is all backed up. Not even moving an inch. And that's because nobody wants to use the bridge. It exists. There's two bridges. There's alternative ways. But they're all trying to get on the highway. And that's half the issue. So this is just an example of bad AI. Because half these people aren't going on the highway. They shouldn't be trying to. So what I might do is put little feeder paths. Kinda like this. And the whole point of these is to create an alternative exit. That way if people want out, they don't have to use that. What I could also do over here is go off like this very softly. I'd go like that. And do the same over here. These are temporary until I can fix this intersection. So they're not staying, but it just creates some alternative ways onto the highway. Which is kind of needed. Ooh. But now that everyone's moving in, and can also go up here, we're gonna see less traffic down south. They're gonna start balancing out with time. Part of the issue though is right now everyone's working over here. Oh my goodness, we've ran out of power. Geothermal time. I love these things. The pollution is minimum, which is a big yes for me. Okay. Well, our need for people continues. So next episode, we'll be moving up past the bridge here. And down to the highway here. We will be building big downtown area. Well, a current downtown area. Who knows? Maybe it won't stay. But we'll see next time. Also, if you have any ideas for what to name Orchard Square here, I'm looking for suggestions. And also, we're finally starting to see tourists in the city, which means we're starting to get that sweet, sweet, sweet tourist income. Actually, we're really not. Never mind. I lied. It's kind of funny. What I do want to build, though, is we don't have any public transportation. So before we close out this episode, I think Oh, it doesn't fit there. I think it would fit there, but that's too close to the highway. We'll just build it on the 4-lane here. Taxi depot. Okay, there we go. We got taxi depots going. There should be taxis out there in use. Yeah. Oh, all 25. Wonderful. That's what we wanted. We wanted them all in use. It's the only form of public transportation, so it makes sense that they all immediately went into use, to the point where I might actually build a second depot just behind it, because, well, we need cabs. And then already we're gonna see that growth. Okay. This one has 10 on the road. So not quite as busy as the other one, which has all 25 on the road, but still pretty busy. We're also gonna build, using our money this time, a biofuel bus depot right by it as well, so we can start having bus routes. Start Salvin Creek. Now they have to be able to pay for themselves. If I find it doesn't, I'll probably get rid of them, because a bus that doesn't pay for itself, it's not helpful to us. It's gonna go all the way up into the industry zone, all the way back down. So there's our first bus line. So we can take this back to there, so we will. Same with over here. Take it also back here. Excuse me. And then we're gonna put one out here. Right up to a taxi stand. That one's a little more far out for reaching. We can move this up. So we will. Alright, we got 10 citizens per week using cab. We're already up to 12 using the bus, which will grow, hopefully. Also, really like to see. Maybe a stop added here for this one, here for this one. That way they basically have an interconnection point. There we go. They now all have bus stations. And there it is. All right. That's going to mark the end of this episode. Thank you all for tuning in and have a wonderful time.